Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome. How you feeling? How you guys doing today? Welcome to Riley's World, man. Welcome to Riley's World. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a pleasure being here. Welcome to the home of the champions. That's who we are. That's who we are. And who knows, in the next 48 hours or less, we could be here as the home of the Europe elite. We could be calling ourselves the European champions, Arsenal Football Club. Isn't that something special? Doesn't it have a good ring to it? Yes, it does. It does have a good ring to it, right? Yes, it does. The team has jetted off to Budapest. Arsenal is there in Budapest. And we are ready. They're going through their drills. They're doing what they need to do, and all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of interviews, lots of interviews going on. Sorry, lots of interviews going on. Josh Kroenke has been speaking, and Josh has been speaking a lot of positive stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lots of positive stuff, and I quite like it, to be honest with you. I like it a lot. You understand? All the positiveness that's been going around from Josh. It's, Yeah. It's quite interesting, and it's fun, it's nice when you have a owner, that loves and support the clubs. That's not it's not too fancy or whatever you want to call it. He can roll up his sleeve, and he can join a conversation or whatever action is going on. And we've been seeing Josh doing that of lately. He's been coming down. He's down to earth, as you can see. Over the past years, the Arsenal fan base never really too welcoming. Towards the Crankies. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this much. It's a major turnaround from where we were to where we are now. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see, I'm not blind. Nobody's blind. So everybody can see where these owners are fully backing this Arsenal team. We are, I am happy. I am pleased. I'm delighted. That we have some owners like this who kind of love the team. I listen to some of the interviews and all of that. Big up Toxic in the building. Toxic Riley's World is live. Got to go back to work Saturday. Man, nevertheless, Toxic. Just keep it on, keep the vibes going. Keep you're out of your mind. You can see that's just a troller, man. You don't have to worry. Don't have to worry. Valid in the building. How are we feeling, Riley? Valid. I'm feeling confident, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, I am ready. I've been waiting for this day. You understand what I'm saying? I've been waiting for this day. You get me? I can tell you this much. Tomorrow we're going to be singing the famous song. This famous song we're going to be singing tomorrow. Champions of Europe. We're going to sing that. Yeah, we're going to remix that song tomorrow, people. Champions of Europe, we are going to sing that. We are going to sing that. We are going to sing that. Yes, we are going to sing Champions of Europe tomorrow. No longer are we going to be mocked or ridiculed. Tomorrow, we're going to make it right. That's what's going to be happening. Yes, that's what's going to be happening. So, looking forward to the game. Listening to Josh Kroenke, as I mentioned before in some of his interviews, and he was mentioning the joy, he felt, when Arsenal won the league. You get me? And the emotion. You get what I'm saying? The emotion. And remember, these persons buy the club. They're not from there. They didn't grow up around all of this and all of that. So when you have a owner that invested his time, his love, his passion, dedicated himself to the football club to where by he can move to tears. You know what I mean? We're talking about millions, millionaires, probably billionaires. You know what I mean? This is just a little investment. This is just something that's going to put money in their pocket. You know what I mean? That's one way that we could look at it. You know what I mean? But it's more than that, it seems to them. They are invested emotionally also into this football club. You know, and Josh said he was happy that people wasn't around him when we finally won the league. You know what I mean? Because he shed a couple tears. You know what I mean? And it's just nice to see the love, you know what I mean, that these owners have for this club. And it gives me hope to know that, hey, guess what? This is not going to be a one-off thing. We're not going to have to wait another 22 years for this to happen again. You know what I'm saying? And I feel confident. You know what I mean? I feel like we are just opening a jar of something that's going to be, I mean, loud, right, short for a long time. You know what I mean? Yes. Jordy in the building. Big up, Jordy. How you feeling, Jordy? How you feeling about tomorrow, man? How you feeling? Valley said, man, have you listened to Arsenal? Are back to Robbie from AFTV. What a song, man. Have you listened to? Oh, no. I was seeing something like that. I'm going to check it out. Who sing it? Did Robbie sing it? I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I'm going to check it out for you. What would your advice to Arteta be for the game, Riley, if you had to give him any? My advice to Arteta would be have fun, right? In a one-off final, you can be as good as you want to be, right? Remember who you are. Remember where you're coming from. Remember what it takes for you to get where you are. You know what I mean? Remember all the pain. Remember the hate. Remember the love. Remember all the tears. Remember the laughter. Remember it all. Bottle all of them in one. You know what I mean? You see this word bottle come back? Yeah. Bottle all of them in one. Put them together and pour it all out on the field. Let people understand how much you need this more. It's not a want. Let them know how you need this more. You know what I mean? This is your chance. Not only the team, not only the players, but this is your chance. This is Arteta's chance on a serious note to become this year, at this present moment, the most important football manager in football right at this moment if he wins the Champions League. Based on he's a young manager, 6 years in the job, and to deliver two significant trophies like that is not a boy. It's not a joke. You understand what I'm saying? So this is Arteta's turn to make a statement. This is Arteta's time to throw his hat, to pick off his hat and put it into conversation when they're talking about managers. This is the time that you make everybody anybody know who Mikel Arteta is. That's my advice. Go out there, have some fun, get the job done. Remember, football starts from the backyard. You know what I mean? Football starts from the living room. We move it to the backyard, then we move it to the streets, then we move it on the field. And throughout all that journey, it's been fun. Fun is the reason why we did this in the first place. So go out there, put a smile on your face and just play ball. Enjoy your damn self. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. The pressure is not on us. We are just going out there to take the trophy. But the defenders, they are the defending champions. You know what I mean? So enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? I want to see people imitate Miles Lewis Kelly. I want to see people imitate Eze. You know what I mean? Those two players always have a smile on their face. You know what I mean? And because of that, look how brilliant they play when they do play. You get me? Just play with a smile on your face, man. Just love what you're doing and just enjoy it. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah, just love what you're doing and just enjoy it. The sky is the limit for y'all. Just have fun. Robbie is the singer-songwriter for this song. Please go check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. I did pass something like that, but I'm like, Robbie singing? Man, they just played around. You know what I mean? So I didn't even want to follow up on it. I thought it was just one of them pranks, but I gotta go see it for real. Yeah, I gotta go see it for real. Arteta is simple. Keep the ball in the air and don't let PSG play football on the ground. Make the game start. Don't let them build rhythm. I understand that PSG is a fantastic football club. I mean, with a lot of fantastic players, Jordi, but I'm not really scared of PSG. You know what I mean? When I look back on last season, when Arsenal played them, you know what I mean, and we played them half handicap pretty much. You get me? And we did what we did. I'm not scared of PSG. I'm sorry. I want us to go there. I'm not asking Arsenal to go trade punch to punch with PSG. You know what I mean? We can play to our strength. Our strength is putting the ball to the wing players. You know what I mean? Put them in the box. We can play through ball. We can play ball. You know what I mean? We can play ball. We can make it happen. So we just need to find a way just to do what we do best and just play. You know what I mean? Just play. We're a more physical team than PSG also. So use our strength, use what we got going for us, and just make the damn thing happen. And I also want the fans that are there to be our 12-man. Make the most noise you ever made in your life. Change the atmosphere. Give the team the belief. Don't sit down, just watch. Don't sit down, just watch that. I think they mean don't sit down and just watch like spectators. I don't think that's an Arsenal fan base story. I do not think I think Arsenal fan base has find their voice. You get me? And in doing so, I think that it doesn't matter what the result is. To be in the Champions League final is a privilege. And if you think I'm joking, ask the other teams that are sitting at home watching it. You know what I mean? I think it's a privilege just to be in the Europa Champions League final. And with a privilege like this, I am guaranteed the players are going to make full use of it. They're going to show how much it means to them. These players are players that, you know how much country play football in the world? Lots of country play football in the world. And these players, this team, these two teams are the two teams that are going to be on display to the entire world. Only these two teams. You know what I mean? For this 90+ minute, everything is going to be frozen for persons who know, love, and understand the sports. Nothing else matters for this 90+ minutes. Nothing else matters. So the entire, probably half, probably 3/4, probably the whole world is going to be watching these two teams watch it for 90 minutes. So I'm not expecting no team at all to go there and roll over, or no team at all to go there and play stupid or act stupid. I'm expecting these two teams to go there and give us a show. Play some football. 20 years ago was the last time that we've been here. 20 years ago was the last time we've been here. Look at us now. 22 years ago was the last time we won a trophy in terms of the Premier League trophy. 22 years ago. And we are now the Premier League champions. We've never won the Champions League. I always say we're the biggest team never ever to win the Champions League. And we need to change that. You know what I mean? We need to change that. So we're looking forward to this game. We are looking forward to this game. Our fans were very quiet in 2006 final. Jordi, this is not the 2006 final. This is not the 2006 final. Our fans are loud, proud, and about right now. Our fans don't need a reason to make noise at all. I don't think we stopped making noise yet since the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? One major trophy was good for us. You know what I mean? We have the chance to make it two. You know what I'm saying? Whether we win or we do not win, I do not think that's going to stop the noise. The noise is coming, whether they like it or not. You know what I mean? We're going to have a 12-man, whether people like it or not. We're going to be making noise right through. We are a different team, we have a different mentality, and we will make sure that that 12-man is present out there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, 100. Johnny said, agree. I don't think we have ever been this united. I could almost feel it. And not only us, the players can feel it. You know what I mean? The players know what the fans are about. They want to deliver. You know what I mean? For the fans, for themselves. It's an emotional moment for Arsenal Football Club, for the players, for the fans. You know what I mean? Based on everything that we're going through, based on everything that we've been through. You know what I mean? To be right here, right now, at this present time, at this moment in time. You know what I mean? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah, man. The rebuild has start. You know what I mean? Start. So we're looking forward to it, and we're going to make sure that we win the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to make sure we win the Champions League. So, yeah. But guys, I'm going to cut this stream. I'm going to start another stream in a second. So make sure you guys stick around. I'll be back in a second. All right, Jody, stick around. I'm going to start another stream in a second.